How's it going, guys? Today I wanted to talk with you about a trend that I'm starting to see that is causing me a lot of concern. A couple of leaders, well, one leader in particular, I will not say his name, is telling black people to go out and kill white people. Now, when I heard that, I thought I was mistaken about what I was hearing. But once I realized that this person actually told black people to go out and start killing white people, I just wanted to ask him if he had lost his mind. First of all, it's the wrong thing to do. Whatever kind of issues you think are going on, going out and killing innocent people of any race or color is not the solution. But when you start calling for the killing of white people, telling black people to go kill white people, to me, you're telling them to go commit suicide. Because, man, as long as we are in a stable economy and everything, and more people have jobs than don't, you'll probably have a few nut jobs who decide to retaliate against black people if they attempt to do that. But if we have an economic collapse or economic calamity of some sort, and event $18 trillion in debt, that is a very real possibility at some point within the next 20-25 years, if not long before. White people, the ones that choose to arm themselves, are well armed, very well armed. And when the ones who aren't too stable find themselves in this position where they feel they don't have anything to lose, and you have threatened them, saying that you're just going to go out and kill them because we don't like the way the justice department, the justice system handle people of color or black people or whatever. Some of them may feel a need to try to retaliate or get you first, or get us first, whichever way you choose to look at it, because when they talk like that, they're putting me in danger too. Most of the black people I know in my neighborhood, you know, they may have a couple of handguns, a shotgun, maybe a hunting rifle, and but for the most part, it's handguns. For example, like this is one of the better handguns that I own. This is a MK25, and you see the little Navy seal there, the little Navy anchor there. This is the weapon that the Navy SEALs use when they decide to go 9mm. Very effective weapon. I'm very proficient with it. I can hit most of the targets I aim at 30-40 yards, no problem. Most people aren't that good. I'm military trained and I practice a lot, so I'm pretty efficient with this weapon. 9mm is basically a toy when you start talking about combat. Good defensive weapon, but if you're talking about starting some shit, it's not the weapon you want to have. Here's one of my other weapons, and this is one that it's the civilian version of the M14. It's the Springfield M1A. This weapon system cost about $2,000, the rifle and the scope. And I can hit targets at 800 meters with this weapon all day long because I'm properly trained and I practice. Now, I've just shown you two excellent weapon systems. And if every black person in America had those two weapons, adequate training, and 1,000 rounds of ammunition apiece, you still would not be ready to go to war with white people. The friends I have who are white who own guns, they own legally owned machine guns, they own silencers, they train weekly, spend $200, $300, $400 a week just training, and you're going to go out there with your little 9mm, not properly trained, and listen to somebody talk about going and killing white people. Look, black folks, anybody that tells you to go out and kill innocent people of any color is not your friend. And if he's telling you to go out and kill innocent white people, in my opinion, he's an agent provocateur. He's trying to talk you into doing something that's you're going to later regret, and you're going to regret very, 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 very badly. Because you're not only going to bring destruction down upon yourself, in my opinion, you're going to bring destruction down upon your family members and the black community as a whole. As long as everything is stable, we're good. But everything isn't going to always be stable. I strongly believe we're moving into some very dangerous economic territory. And at that time, all those guys sitting back running their mouth telling you what to go do, they're going to be hiding in their little cubby holes and getting out of the line of fire. And all this talk that's been going on, it's going to be time to start cashing those checks. Don't listen to them. All our lives matter, and we don't want to kill anybody unnecessarily, especially innocent people who have done nothing to us. That's all I have to say about that, and hopefully you guys are listening and will make the right decision. Signing off. See ya.